The saddest thing about having the weakest passport, maybe in Africa, maybe in Europe, maybe in Canada, maybe anywhere you are, Asia, is the process of having to apply and then you get a visa. Yeah, it's a long process, and then sometimes the visa fee, they are very expensive, and you have to pay in foreign currency. Like in my country, Kenya, you have to pay like $200. Yeah, the whole process, like everything from printing the papers, going online, applying the cybers. You'll find that at the end of the day, you've spent almost €200 plus. Yeah, dollars plus. Yeah, not euros. And it doesn't guarantee you a visa because they also have to check a lot of stuff from your documentation to your finance and everything. Some visas officers, they will just deny you visa because you don't have like a travel history. Yeah, you've never been outside your country. Like you've never gone to Dubai, maybe Asia, maybe Europe, and then you want to apply for their a national visa. You find that some will just deny you visa because you don't have a travel history. Others will deny you visa because you don't have like enough proof of funds. Yeah, when you are moving to the US, will you have like the funds necessarily are needed, yeah, for you to survive in that country, maybe for 1 month or 2 weeks or 3 months, depending on how you have applied. So having the weakest passport, maybe in Africa, will determine whether you'll be given the visa or not. And then we have some other countries, yeah, you've known worldwide, yeah, for being scammers. So you find that, or maybe terrorists, yeah. You find that if you come from those countries, getting a US visa sometimes is complicated. So it takes a lot of energy and money to get a US visa. And remember that having a US visa doesn't guarantee you entry in the United States of America. You might have everything needed from documentation, your visa, and everything, but once you land at the port of entry to the US, you are denied entry because you don't have some other stuff. So I'm going to tell you about a friend who was returned back at home because they did this and that. So I'm going to tell you, but before I tell you, let me tell you about things that will determine your entry in the US. You have a visa, like you have a US visa on your passport. Yeah, so you are traveling from Africa to the US. There are some factors that will hinder you from entering the United States of America. So let me tell you a few. So the good thing about the US visa, if you go to apply for a US visa, you're going to be given like a 5-year tourist visa or a 10-year business visa. It depends on the visa type you have applied. Maybe student, but for students, I won't talk about it right now. Let me talk about the visit visa. Find that you'll be given like a 5-year visa, and then you are supposed to stay in the US for not exceeding 6 months. Yeah, it should be like 5, 4, 3, 2. Just go there, have fun, come back again, exit, go to your country, relax again. If you feel like it's summertime in the US, you want to go just have fun in California, you just go, or maybe in Miami, you just go back, stay for not more than 6 months, and then you come back. So you find that there are some people who will work. You just get tempted, and then you go for work in the US. Like someone will tell you that we have this factory here. You can be packaging this and this, or you can be carrying this and this, and then you can get some few dollars. So you find that if you go to the US on a visit visa and you work illegally, when you exit and come back again to the country, they have your record. So they're going to deny you visa, entry visa to the US. They're going to send you back because you worked on your previous trip to the US. And also, if you overstay, I've told you, it's only 6 months. Don't go beyond 6 months. And then if they suspected that you're going to overstay in that country, yeah, they're going to deny you US entry at the port of entry. And then I've told you also, if they suspect that you have like ties to terrorist or criminal organization, maybe in your country, somewhere in Europe, so they're going to deny you entry because they have suspected that you're going to harm the country. Or maybe you come to their country to organize some criminal organization and terrorist organization. So they're going to deny you a visa at the end, at the port of entry. Then, if you are previously overstayed, yeah, on your visit to the US, there's no entry. They're gonna send you back. Doesn't matter if you came with a Lufthansa, if you came with a Delta Air, if you came with American Airlines, they're gonna deny you entry and they're gonna send you back to your country. Another thing I've told you, for someone who's moving to the US, you must have like sufficient funds. Maybe, like for me, when I was applying for my visas, I used to put more money in my account. Once I get the visas, I go withdraw the money and then I give it back to the people. Yeah. So when I travel, I don't have any money because I'm going to stay with someone, my friend, maybe in Paris. I'm, I'm only I just have only to pay for my air ticket only. Food and accommodation, I'm going to be spending at my friends, maybe in Paris or maybe in Germany, maybe in Belgium. So you find that sometimes you might do that, and then when you land in the US, you find that they're going to ask you proof of funds at the airport, like how much are you carrying? We say this and this. How much in your bank account? Say this and this. Maybe they confirm or maybe no, not. And then if they realize you don't have any proof of funds, and you're saying you are staying maybe in a Hilton hotel, and they know at the Hilton hotel you pay more than maybe $400 yeah, per night. So they go deny you entry because they know you don't have proof of funds. Also, if you have like communicable diseases, yeah, maybe it's physical or mental disorder, yeah, you're gonna be denied entry at the port of entry in the US because they know maybe you are dangerous, maybe you have a mental disorder, you're gonna cause harm to their people, so they gotta deny you entry in the US. Also, being convicted of criminal offense. Let me explain. You find that in Kenya, like if you have money, you can buy your freedom out. Like if you are convicted, yeah, maybe at the a prison, and then when you're going to take the good contact, they're gonna write everything there, like you are convicted for maybe 5 years, 2 years for this and this. You allegedly beat someone or did this and this, and then sometimes you can, if you have money, you can buy your freedom. Like you go there, you pay those guys, they erase everything, like you are convicted. So they erase everything and then they give you like the good contact. And once they realize that you are convicted but you are lying, yeah, they're gonna send you back to your country. So let me tell you about my friend. My friend went to the US last year, summer, and then she was working at a healthcare. I think it's like a private home. It's like for old women or gents. So he went there. She started working, and then she had like some pay slips or form of payment, and then she used to keep all those records in her handbag. So this year, when she was trying to go to the US, and then they opened a suitcase, they found that she has like a pay slip, she has a CVs and everything. And then she was asked like, are you going to work in the US or you're going for a visit? She said a visit. When they check her bags, she has like resumes and everything, cover letters, CVs. She has written for many companies. So she was going to the US, and then she started applying for jobs here and there. But she had all her CVs in her bag. So when they checked, they found that she has everything that will disqualify you from entering the US. So she was sent back at home because they realized that she's coming to the country to work. Yeah, because she has like everything, like her certificates. If you're coming for a visit, why are you carrying the certificates for maybe nursing? It's in your bag. You have CVs. You have everything that you require for you to apply for jobs in the US. So she was denied entry and she was sent back home to Kenya. Yeah. In the next flight, I don't know where they get money to pay the tickets, but she's back in Kenya. Maybe she try again next year, maybe during the World Cup 2026. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.